I'm very moved in my heart when I heard the news that our Maharaj has suffered from heart attack, which affects all his organs. And in this critical situation, where he is already weakened and has to already undergo severe tribulations due to COVID-19, this attack, this heart attack, is a reason of great concern. And therefore, I'm like all of you, very moved. My dear devotees, at a time when we as human beings very clearly see that a situation is not under our control, when we very clearly see how fragile life is, the life of a person who's very dear and important to us. At such a time, when we are confronted with our inability to do anything, we are forced to go to that person who can always help, who is in the heart of all beings since time immemorial. We are forced to turn to Krishna. This is not just a matter of lip service, this turning to Krishna. It is something which must come from the heart. And then Krishna is known as the one who listens to his devotees. What he will decide in the end, that is not up to us. His decision is done by him. But what we can do is we can give the situation sincerely into the hands of Krishna. I would like to give you an example which I have given on a darshan a few days ago. Not darshan, it was a program which the disciples of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj had organized, that invited various speakers, and one of them was me. And I gave them an example which I would again like to share with all of you, because it is so absolutely clear. Let us say, I do not know how to put the right time in this little wristwatch. Actually, Lord Krishna, give me yours, because I don't know how to operate these modern wristwatches. This is a modern wristwatch which has many functions. Now, if I don't know how to utilize these functions, then I have to give the wristwatch out of my hand into the hand of someone who knows how to operate it. In this case, I would give it to Go Krishna, and he would know how to press one of these 4 buttons, and how often and in what succession, and then he would be able to operate this wristwatch. The same holds true with a situation like this one, when we are anxious, when we are worried, when we are very moved, when we see our helplessness, when we feel the uncertainty of the situation, when we feel it's so critical, then let us give this situation into Krishna's hand. He will know how to handle the situation very nicely. He will know what button, so to say, to press. He will know how to help Bhakti Charu Maharaj. I also want to repeat one thing. My first message to all of you is give the situation to Krishna. What does this practically mean? You say, my dear Lord, here is our beloved spiritual master. Here is our connection to you, my dear Lord. Here is a great devotee. Please, if it is if it is your desire, please cure him. Please take care of him. This is how we give a situation over to Krishna. Another thing which another activity which is good to do at such a time is to really look at your spiritual life and correct whatever needs to be corrected. We have heard that the mistakes which we make can also move to our spiritual master. It doesn't always have to be like this, but sometimes it may be like this. So therefore, I request you to make a good look at your life and to see where there is an area that can be improved. And then improve this area as, let us say, as a sign that you really care, as a sign that this is really something which you take to heart, and as a sign that you wish to help in your way. I felt like this today. I had a program in the evening, a different program. It was scheduled. We had made an appointment and so on. But I understood at that time, no, now Bhakti Charu Maharaj needs all the help. His care team had advised or requested us to please pray sincerely, to please intensify our efforts. And I thought, how can I now go on with life as normal and do these things? That is not possible in this situation. In this situation, it's not just words, activities have to be there. And that I tried. We immediately went here to our into Gora Bhavan, where we have our deities, and many devotees came today to pray for the well-being of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. What is the ideal prayer at such a situation? I remember the prayer which we said when Srila Prabhupada was critically ill. We said, my dear Lord, our master has not yet completed his work. Please, if it is your desire, cure Srila Prabhupada. So this is a very good prayer. I request you all to sit straight now. Yes, everyone, I can see some of you. Yes. Let me see. Gokul Chandra, yes. Rajesh Krishna, Prabhu, Sharang Gopi's phone is here. Leelada Vadukul, Raj Patel, Rasa Raj Krishna, Labanga. Yes, please sit straight. Mm, Take your hands now like this. We will do a group prayer. I will request you to uh, repeat after me, uh, uh, line by line. Um, but first, I request you to take a few deep breaths. You may like to close your eyes. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Now, invoke an image of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Maybe when you saw him, maybe remember when he said something to you. Maybe remember when he visited your home. Maybe remember when you listened to an online class. I, for instance, see now the image when we were walking down the side of the river and we were talking as friends talk about many things. Maharaj suggested wonderful program. I see an image where we sit in the fields in Germany. We are on a preaching tour and we are just eating some bread which the devotees were baking. We put some butter on it and some um, tomatoes. We were eating. Any image you please remember. Let us give ourselves uh, 10 seconds where we think of an image of Maharaj. Picture, a dear memory. And now, please repeat after me. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale. Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. And now all together the prayer with Namaste. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskatyade Satayane. And the Panchatattva mantra. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jai Singha Sri Singha Jai Jai Singha Dev Jai Singha Sri Singha Jai Jai Singha Dev Praladesha Jaya Patma Mukha Patma Bringa Praladesha Jaya Patma Mukha Patma Bringa. And in English, my dear Lord Krishna, if it is your desire, please cure His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Please cure His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. And I request you for something else. Before you go to bed this evening, I think here in Germany we have now, let us see, 10 past 9. In England we have 10 past 8. Okay, still some time. But just before you go to bed, please sincerely pray. Um, pray from your heart. Go to your altar at home or your sacred pictures at home, and then just pray. And I'm sure there will be a great, great benefit for our Maharaj. Let me summarize my message to all of you. At a time when we do not know what to do, like we had the example, we don't know how to use a modern watch like it is, then we do give the entire situation into the expert hands of Krishna. This should be our mood. We are now surrendering to Krishna and say, my dear Lord Krishna, if it is your desire, please cure His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Let us not think of the future. We are human beings. We don't know what will happen in the next 10 minutes, even in our life. We have some plan, but things might turn out different. Let us not speculate about the future. Let us now give our full support. Let us now focus on just this one thing. And I'm sure everything will turn out very nicely. In the end, I would like to leave you with the thought of Lord Krishna. Esha brahmi stiti partha nainam prapya vimuhyati stitvasyam mantakalepi brahma nirvanam richyati. That is the way of the spiritual and godly life, after attaining which a man is not bewildered. If one is situated even at the hour of death in such Krishna consciousness, one can enter into the kingdom of God. And Prabhupada says, one can attain Krishna consciousness or divine life at once, within a second. Or one may not attain such a state of life even after millions of births. It is only a matter of understanding and accepting the fact. This is what I always saw in the life of our Bhakti Charu Maharaj. He has totally accepted that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. And by this total acceptance, this total surrender, he is very dear to Lord Krishna. So whatever is his situation, Krishna, I'm 100% sure, holds him totally in his right hand. So in one way, we need to worry. We need to give our best. We need to face this difficult time. And yes, I'm also very moved, and I have cried my tears, my silent tears. But my dear devotees, it's in the hand of Krishna. He is perfectly able to deal with this situation in whatever way he sees is best. I thank you very much for inviting me. I will now no longer occupy this Zoom call. I will give it back to our host. What?
Thank
Radha Vinod Prabhu, Radha Vinodji.
you.
So you may please what is it called? Mute me now. And then I'm saying goodbye for today, but please feel free to always call upon me, even spontaneously. I'm with you now at this situation. I will